welcome to the Cooking Jello show. Oh no, rewind. This is the Instant Jello show. Welcome everyone. Welcome. I am your host, Jello. I wanted to give y'all the full effect. That's why me rushing in real quick. That's how this meal is going to be, real quick. These meals are for when you get off work, you're hungry, and you want to put something together. And so, I'm just trying to get my camera situated. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I'm just preparing the pan. I'll wait for a couple of you to get on before we begin. Hello, welcome. I don't know if I can use that pan yet, but hey guys, welcome to the Instant Jello show. Hey mom. Welcome, welcome. Today, I will put that up there. On the Instant Jello show today, we are making a breakfast pizza. Yes, breakfast for dinner. That's always sounds like a good plan. Always sounds like a good plan, right? And for our dessert, we'll be having a banana foster parfait. Yes. And a Pina Colada green smoothie. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys for joining the show. As you saw, I was getting my pan prepared. So let's talk about what we are going to need. So a couple things you're going to need. You're going to have to get out your eggs. I have eggs. Your 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of milk. Got that here. You're going to need salt and pepper and any seasonings. I have that in the drawer. You're going to need your pound of ground breakfast sausage or whatever meat or protein of your choice. You're going to want to grab that. I have turkey sausage, a breakfast turkey sausage. So we'll be using that. You're going to also, hi Granny, you're also going to, hello Bronio, thank you for joining. You're interested in the parfait. Oh, I can't wait to get to it. It's really quick, so we're really going to last because that's our dessert as well. But we got our turkey. Any vegetables of choice, if you wanted to put vegetables, you know, have like what they call the Denver omelet style pizza, you would want to get that out. You're also going to want bacon if you wanted to add bacon or bacon crumbles or what have you. You're going to need your country gravy dry packet, and I have that somewhere. I don't know where I put it just that fast, but I'll grab it because we're going to need that. You're also going to need your shredded cheese. I have cheddar, well actually I have cheddar and Swiss, and this said this is good for eggs, so I'm going to use that. And then I also have mozzarella and provolone, which is good for pasta. When you think about pizza, you think about the dough. That's kind of, you know, whatever. Yes, they do. And I love them. It cuts time in half. So, and then I have also another cheese that has mozzarella and parmesan as well. Then you want to grab your crescent rolls. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the crescents, right? Okay, because that's all I usually get. I went and I saw they have crescent dough sheets. Am I the only one that just had this epiphany? They have crescent dough sheets. Thank you. So I bought that. Okay. And then that's all you're gonna need for the breakfast pizza, because we're gonna start on that so that we can get that in the oven. So that you're going to need, let's put that up. We're gonna need a large skillet. You're gonna need a cutting board if you're cutting up vegetables. The only vegetables I'm cutting up will be green onion. I have some green onion. I do have some green pepper, maybe. We'll see. You're gonna need your pizza pan or baking sheet. You're gonna need a medium bowl to whisk. We're gonna whisk our eggs. Your knife, spoon, forks, your measuring spoons, and your measuring cups. You're gonna want that. I have those there. Here and here. And then you're going to need your serving plate, of course, but that's going to be at the end. So let's go ahead and grab our ingredients, grab our utensils, and the first thing that we're going to do, I'm actually going to put my milk, well, no, I'm going to need it because that's not going to take long. So what we're first going to do is we're going to heat our oven. Let's go ahead and heat our ovens to 375. Alright, so I got my oven heated to, I think I'll put, 375. Yes. Then we're going to get our baking sheet or your baking pan that you're going to use. We're going to go ahead and prepare that. So I have a big pizza pan here that I just lined with foil. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spray that down because I don't want the dough to stick to it. Unless you have like a non-stick pan, then you're golden. But I got foil on top of here, so you're going to want to spray that. Alright. We're then going to put our dough down first because we want to, now you look at your package, this dough says to cook it on for 10 to 13 minutes. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bake our dough. We're going to bake our dough. Hey Dominique. We're going to bake our dough for half the time. So we're going to say about, I'm going to look at it. We don't want it totally done because we're going to have to put it back in the oven, and that's when we want it to get real nice and crisp. And we don't want it burned. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place that. I don't know if you guys can kind of see. My face going to be cut off, but at least you guys can kind of see my hands. Let's move that out the way. Great. I'm going to turn my light back up. Can you guys see the pan? Move that sausage out the way. Okay, so I hope you can see. Hope you guys can see that. Just a little bit. Alright, so you're going to get your dough. We're going to take that out. Ooh, this one popped. Y'all remember last time I was talking about how they don't make these where they pop anymore? This one popped. Should I file a complaint? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh, this is so cool, guys. Y'all see that? How this dough is, it's a crescent, you know, but it's a sheet. So I don't have to worry about pressing those triangles together. Although I am going to use that for this side just because I want to see what will happen. You guys, it's hump day. This is kind of a nice fun meal to get you over that hump. Ugh. I love breakfast pizza. I remember when I was in grammar school they used to have it. Okay. I probably only have that. Oh, no. Alright guys, so you're going to place your dough down. And if your pan has like the ridges, the edges, by all means, you're gonna fan that out. I don't know if you guys can see me doing that, but I'm kind of fanning it out. And if you're using the croissant rolls that actually have the perforations in them, I don't know if you can see that. See the perforation in that? Have to poke holes in it, but you want to seal the ones. You don't want too many. So we're pushing that out to the edge. And it's okay if the ends of your pizza has like more than the other. That just means when you get that slice, you get a bonus. I like the crust, especially when it's some good buttery crescent crust. Oh. Okay. I think that's pretty much done. Then you're going to get you a fork. You're going to get you a fork, and you're just going to poke kind of hole on it to bubble. You'll get like this big bubble. And it helps it to keep its form instead of shrinking. You don't have to go too crazy. You don't have to go Michael Myers on it. Just a few. Okay. So voila, voici, which means here. Here you see my little holes or whatever. And so we're going to bake this. I know it says bake for 11 to 13 minutes. But we're going to do the half time. So we're going to put it for 5 minutes. Well, we could do about 6 minutes. Let's do it for about 6 minutes. I mean a whole minute, right? We'll do it for 6 minutes, okay? So let's put that in. And it also depends on your oven as well. So that also comes into account. Alright, so we got our crust in the oven. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and crack our eggs. I know it says oh no, we're going to do the meat. We want to do the meat. So we're going to go ahead and do the meat. We're going to brown that. Let me move this out the way so you guys see my beautiful face. So we're going to go ahead and brown the meat. So let's just take a moment. Let's get our meat out. Let's get to our pan. Make oil or a little butter, whatever you use to cook your meat in. And then we're going to meat. Okay? So let's just take us a minute. Alright guys, we are here at the stove. So we're going to, I don't know if you guys can see my stove here. Hopefully you can. So we are going to get our meat and grab your butter or your butter or olive oil, whichever you prefer to use. I like to use Smart Balance. Our family, we use it. Our doctor tells us to use it. Use plenty of it because it's good for your heart, cholesterol, all that good stuff. So that's what we use. So we're gonna go ahead. You don't need a lot. Well, it depends on the type of meat you're using. I'm also cooking turkey. So turkey can tend to be a little drier than normal. So I have my fire on about medium high, depends on your stove as well. I was trying to find my gravy packs, y'all. Don't you hate that when you put something away? You put something away you need? Has that ever happened to anybody? Or you call yourself hiding something from somebody and then you end up hiding it from yourself? I've done that a lot. Okay. So we got our meat. I'm going to open this. If I can. Go gadget arms. And they only had the turkey breakfast sausage in this casing like thing. I'm like, really? They couldn't have it in the, you know how most meat comes? Alright, got it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and brown the meat. Oops. Got to get away. Now, breakfast sausage or, turkey sausage or what have you, it already, to me, has like a spice, a seasoning to it. So you may not need to, I'm going to double here. Okay. What I was saying was the breakfast meat, you may not have to season it. Depends on the type that you get because it already has like some spice in it. But if you just so choose and just want to add some more spice, you can. That's totally up to you. Alright, so we're gonna brown that. You want to break it up. You could either do it like crumbles, or if you like bigger pieces, you could do that as well. I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. I might have some bigger pieces, but mostly ground, mostly crumbled. Alright, so we're going to let this kind of cook a little bit. Then we're going to start on our country gravy. So what I did was, I just kind of broke up that roll of meat. And so that's what you want to do. Just kind of break it up. You can let it sit. You don't have to stir it constantly. We are going to stir it, check on it. But, we want to get to the gravy, so we can add the gravy to this so it's cooking, and it's going to be awesome. Okay. Alright, so you want to follow the instructions for your gravy. So you want to get you your saucepan. Let's put the instructions up here that we're going to do. Sorry, we need our utensils. Pan, and on the country gravy packet it says that empty this into your medium saucepan with a whisk. Stir in 1 cup of cold water until smooth, and then we're going to cook it over medium heat until the gravy comes to a boil. And then at that time we're going to reduce it, let it simmer for a minute, and it'll thicken up. So I have my thing. You want it almost cooked. It's getting there. So we'll brown it for just a little bit, but you do want to check it. It is getting a little brown, but we're going to let it get just a tad browner. I have a cup. I'm going to get that cold water. Alright, I know it said 1 cup of cold water, but I'm going to be making 2 packs, so you want to follow your packs. You know, if it says 1 cup and you're doing 2, then you're going to do 2 cups, right? Oh wait, I did that backwards, guys. Let's sit this down. We're going to first put our packet in there. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so get your packets in there, which makes sense. You don't want to pour water kind of all lumpy, and you don't want that. And each packet makes about 4 servings. So just so you know, I'm making more than for just 1 person, so follow the pack. Alright, so we got that. We're going to get our 2 cups of cold water. Alright, and we're going to whisk that in. So I have my whisk. You guys can't see. We're going to look here. Just going to whisk that in like that. And then we're going to cook it. So now you can turn your heat maybe to medium. And then you're going to look at your meat. So if you guys see, I'm checking my meat. There's nothing wrong with it. Alright. It's still browning. Alright, so with the gravy, you want to Alright, so we're just stirring it. And we're checking our meat. How are you guys doing today? Who's watching? You guys online? How's your hump day going? Are any of you cooking as you're watching? Guys, once you see how simple and easy this recipe is, you know everything. Like, especially during the holidays, this is a nice. I usually do like a breakfast casserole with the croissant. But this is another good one that you're going to want to incorporate for the holidays. Quick, simple. You could even prepare this the night before, and then on the day that you are wanting to, you know, eat it, just pop it in the oven just to reheat it. This breakfast sausage smells good. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take our crust out because it should be more than ready. So as you can see, it's got a nice brown. So we're going to sit that here. I'll sit it here. Alright, we're going to keep that oven on, so don't turn it off. I know it's probably getting warm in there, but hang in there, alright? So my turkey, and I'll probably switch it over so you guys can see it. Probably should have bought 2 of these. Alright, let's whisk our gravy. Yeah, I see it. It's trying to come to a boil. Alright. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're going to save this so that you can make it next month. What's going on next month? Yes. You hope your friend doesn't think you're going to make it? Oh. Well, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. And you gotta share your photo when you do. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but my turkey is done. I'm just cutting up, you know, kind of breaking up some of the bigger pieces now. So I'll show you guys what that looks like in a minute. So this is what my turkey looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. It's nice and brown and done. That's the way I like it. Alright, now we're going to stir a little bit our country gravy. I feel it getting thicker. That didn't take long. Alright guys, it's getting thick. We need to get to a boil. Alright, so while we're waiting for our gravy to come to a boil and we have browned our meat, what we're going to do is we're going to move our meat over to the side. We're going to start on our eggs because we're almost done with that pizza, guys. So we'll be back in just a minute. welcome back. Okay, so now we're gonna start on our eggs, okay? As soon as I can find my color. We're gonna turn this down on low. Nice and thick, but it's gonna get thicker. Alright, so we got our meat over there. Get that out of the way. Up in here with a little bit of Smart Balance, and we're gonna not turn that on yet. I learned from Ramsey that you're supposed to put your eggs in a cold skillet first. So I'm going to cover that down and let that simmer down. Alright, so we're going to take our eggs. The ingredients, I think it said between 6 to 8. It really depends on how much you're making. So 6 to 8, I'm probably going to do about 6 eggs. So you want to go ahead and put them in your bowl first. Just want to make sure you have fresh eggs, that none is spoiled or cracked or anything like that. We don't want salmonella. Alright. As y'all can hear Ziggy in the background. I need to find him a job. He always act like he wanted to be on camera. Like he wanted to be a part of the show so bad. He wants to be a part of the show. So I'm going to have to find him his own show. Alright, so we have our bowl here of our eggs. What we're going to do is we're going to pour in a little of milk. You're going to put your salt, pepper. Well, actually, that's what Ramsey taught me. So I put the salt and pepper last because that's how you're supposed to season it. I don't know. It tastes better that way too. But anyway, you're going to add your milk. Oh, and I'm supposed to measure that for you guys, but sorry. Just eyeball it. You're going to need, let me tell you how much you need. I think you're only going to need about 4 of a cup to a half a cup. So that was about a half a cup that I just put in because I'm doing double, right? We're going to then Alright, so I think that was enough. Go ahead and pour that into your pan. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. We're going to turn it on to like medium. Alright, so we're done with our eggs and milk. I'm just going to move this over here. Alright, so we have our eggs going. I'm going to use a different spatula for that. And I just like to kind of push my, maybe we should change hands here. Let me turn this down because I don't want to burn my armpit hair. Alright. So let's move this out the way so you guys can see. Alright, so I like to kind of fold my eggs as they're cooking. I don't know if you can see me doing that. You don't want them to burn either. And I don't like hard eggs. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like hard eggs. I like my eggs soft, scrambled soft. Every now and then I do like a sunny side up egg. My granddaddy used to eat those a lot. I think it was sunny side he used to eat. Alright, so we were to let our, I'll let that sit for just a second. We're to let our gravy simmer for about a minute. Let me find another spoon. Use a spatula. Alright. Alright, so now we can turn this off, guys. I'm turning mine off because it's done. And I don't want it to reduce. I don't know if it will, but I just don't want it to happen. Alright. So we got that off. Let's finish our eggs. Okay, we want to cook these so the liquid goes down so it's completely solid. Alright, so I'm gonna let that sit for cook some more. We don't want to actually cook all of the liquid because remember we put some milk in there and we're going to put that on this. We don't want our eggs to be totally dry because we have to put them in the put them back in the oven. I don't know, like I said, I don't like hard eggs, but I do want to get a little firmer on my eggs. Okay, so what we're going to do now though, while wait on our eggs, we're going to take, either you can put your meat in the gravy or your gravy in the meat, whichever you would like to do. In the gravy because it's a little smaller and compact and I won't be losing a lot of my sauce when I get ready to take it out. So and I want all my crumbles of meat. Alright, so we got that in there. Okay, my eggs are... Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. She can't comment. Thanks for joining the show. Alright, so my eggs look like kind of how I kind of want them to be. Because again, remember, we're putting this back in the oven. Because we have to finish cooking our dough, remember? Because our dough, we only cooked it halfway. So I'm just going to stir in our meat with our gravy, like so. As Tabitha Brown was saying. I thought about adding some vegetables. I don't know. Do y'all want vegetables? Oh, I got spinach. I was going to add spinach. That's what I was going to do. Because I have spinach here. I'm like, what's I going to do that? I'm going to put my green onions on top of it last. Alright, so this is what your gravy looks like. Or should look like. You got your meat with your gravy. Thanks, Kelly. Alright, so we got our meat. We got our gravy. Our eggs are done. I thought I turned it off. Alright, so now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to put this bad boy together so we can put it in the oven. And guess what? We are moving on to our banana foster. Ooh, I can't wait, y'all. Ooh, I just can't wait. Alright. Okay, guys, so let's get our crust. Move this out the way. Our gravy there. I think I put instructions on how to layer this or what goes first. I would think I would help you out a bit with that. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, so then we're going to get our crust. Just, I want to make sure you guys saw the instructions. So we have our crust, and what we're going to do is we're going to first spread our sausage gravy mixture first. We're going to top that with the eggs and with the cheese. Then we're going to add our vegetables, okay? So, oh my goodness. Oh, are y'all hungry? I can just like eat this. I'm hungry already. Okay. I want to make sure I get all the gravy. And then we're going to spread this out. You might not want to get it all the way on the ends of your crust because you don't want it to kind of run over or spill out. Or maybe you do. I mean, you can do what you want to do. This is your breakfast pizza, right? You do what you want to do. I'm not bossy. You know what my shirt says? I'm not bossy. Let me see what it says. I have leadership skills. I'm not bossy. I have leadership skills. I like that. Alright, so I kind of got this spread out how I want it. I want to give more spots more love than the other. Okay, got that in there, right? So then it told us after that we're going to put our eggs and cheese. So you're going to, I might want to put a little cheese down first, and then on top of the eggs. Remember, we have two different types of cheeses, so I'm just going to put a little down first just to adhere those eggs to the sausage. It's one thing I don't like is a messy like meal, actually. when everything kind of like falls apart. I kind of don't like that. I mean, am I the only one? I don't know. But then we're gonna put our eggs on top. You want to kind of spread that out too. Oh, my stomach is growling. Did y'all hear that? It was loud. Okay. So I think I got my eggs spread out as much as I wanted. Now we're gonna top that with some more cheese. And I'm not gonna use this whole thing because I want to put some mozzarella. I mean, you can put the cheese on the crust if you want. There's nothing wrong with having your So I'm going to lay my spinach down first. Just a little, you know, you gotta have a little greenery going on. And because I forgot to, after my eggs, pepper, if you hadn't already. So here, ooh, that pepper went right up my nose. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, I'm not using a lot of salt because our cheese has salt. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we got our mozzarella. I really don't think you can have too much mozzarella. I don't know, especially when it comes to pizza. But I think that's enough. Okay. Alright guys, so as I drop cheese right now, this is what your pizza is going to look like, your breakfast pizza. Or it may look something totally different because you put what you want to put on it. So now that our pizza is put together, we are going to place it back in the oven. We're going to cook it for the remaining 6 minutes. And then we're going to check it, make sure our cheese is melted and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and put that in the oven. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to make our banana foster. So let's go ahead and clean up our station here. We're going to get the things that we need for the banana foster. Can y'all believe it? We're moving right along. So for that, you're going to need half a stick of butter, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a half a teaspoon cinnamon. You're going to need 3 bananas, rum extract, optional, pecans, optional, and you're going to need your Greek yogurt, vanilla, or plain. So the utensils that you're going to need, you're going to need a large pan, a cutting board, your knife, spoon, and fork, measuring spoons and cups, and a serving bowl, of course, for the end. So let's go ahead and get all of our ingredients and let's get our utensils, and then we'll meet back here so that we can start our banana foster. And while we are on our 2-minute break to get our things, I want you guys to check out the Cooking Jello show. Give me 1 second. Hope you guys can still see me. I just had to grab something here. I want you all to see what we will be making this Sunday, which is Valentine's Day, Love Day. We are going to be cooking in the kitchen with cooking Jello. I'm really excited about our menu. And so I want you guys to take a look at that while we're on our break as soon as it comes up here. Alright, bam. Sorry, wrong one. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to come up, guys. Well, it did come up, but... Alright guys, we're back. Okay, so we needed, let's go back to what we needed. Today. Okay. We are gonna get what we need today. I'm just trying to get it on the screen for you guys. For the banana foster. Alright, so we got our butter. I have my butter here. I have my measuring tool. Remember, the cups here are for your dry ingredients. Glass is for your wet ingredients. So 3/4 cup. That's this little guy here. I'm going to do that 3 times. Of brown sugar. We're going to need our cinnamon, which I have right here. 3 bananas. I got my 3 bananas. Rum extract. For those of you who do drink, you can use regular rum. If you don't drink, at least you'll get the flavor and the smell. Pecans. I have my pecans up here. I got my chopped pecans. And then our yogurt, we're going to leave that in the fridge until we're actually done with our banana foster. So what we're going to do, oh, what you need. You need a large pan. cutting board. I got my cutting board here. You're gonna need your knife, spoon, fork. I got that, and our measuring tools, right? So what we're gonna do for the banana foster, the first thing, we're going to place the butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, and a little salt over low heat. So let's go ahead and get our butter. Again, you guys may have a stick of butter. I kind of judge. This tub, you're gonna want a half a stick. Alright, we got our butter in there. Our brown sugar, 3/4 cup. How many days does the Parfait last? Just one. That's all you need, just one. No, I'm sure it could last you probably for about a couple days. I would say about 3 to 4, because that extract kind of helps. There's no real dairy other than your yogurt. So if you want to make your banana foster, aside from putting it in the yogurt, but your banana foster will last you probably only about 3 days. Depending on the banana you use. Like the bananas I have, they're actually pretty ripe. I don't know if you can see that. They're actually pretty ripe. My personal preference of eating bananas, I like green bananas. I don't know why, but I like green. Well, probably I know why. My grandma liked green bananas, so that's where I get that from. But that's how long it'll last. But in all actuality, once you make it this first time, it's only gonna last you 1 day. Alright, so we have our 3/4 cup of brown sugar in there. We're gonna then add, oh, let me turn this on low. That might help us, right? Alright, so I got that on low. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. Alright, like a half a teaspoon. We're gonna stir that up. So I hope I answered your question, Abronia. I would say don't mix your yogurt in with your banana foster. That way it will help preserve. You could at least hold on to it a little longer. And it also depends on the type of banana that you're using. If it's ripe or green. I just need to make enough for me. Exactly. Well, you gotta share. Sharing is caring. That's what they say. Alright, so we have our butter. I don't know if you guys saw that. Can you see my skillet? Okay. So we got our butter in there, brown sugar, cinnamon, and salt. Just a dash. Just to probably kill the freshness. So, bam. We got that in there over low heat. So while that's going, we're going to peel, split, and quarter the banana. And we're going to add them to the sauce once the brown sugar and everything kind of melts and blends in together. So this is how we're going to do the banana. So I don't know if you guys saw that easy way to peel a banana is from like the booty part, the butt. And then just peel like that instead of struggling with the top part. I don't know. I think I saw that last year, year before last. One of those. Alright, so we're going to peel our bananas. Okay, that didn't work. And also, the riper your banana is, if that's a word, riper, the sweeter your banana is. Because the more it turns into sugar. So I'm just going to cut the banana in half, and then I'm going to, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to move that out the way. So I cut it in half, and then I'm just going to go down the middle. So I have a slice, like so. Now some parts of the banana, you know, the curved part, it's not going to be 100% down the middle, so don't worry. It's not going to be a perfect cut down the middle. Alright. So let me check our sauce here. It's starting to melt. It's starting to get there. So we want that to kind of come together more. I'm gonna just peek at my pizza. Oh, y'all. I say about another minute or two for the pizza, okay? I don't know if y'all see the sauce. Hey, I'm Rachel. Thanks for joining the show. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Alright, so if you guys can see, our butter and our brown sugar, and that cinnamon. Oh my goodness. It's starting to blend in where it's not so separated, where you can see the butter sitting on top. You don't want that. You want it to blend in. So I just turn my heat up just a little bit because I want to start getting a little bubbles. You don't want it boiling, but you do want, I don't know if you can see in this little area here how it's starting to bubble up right there. We want that. Yes, we know you hear Mom. This is going to be a good sweet for you. Alright, so let's see what our directions tell us. I know it's going to tell us to go ahead and add those bananas in to our sauce. Alright, yes, we are going to gently fold now our bananas into the sauce because we're kind of getting like a caramel texture, caramel look, caramel taste right now. So let's go ahead and add our bananas. Be careful, guys, because I just actually touched, and y'all know that story about, who was that, Marvin Gaye? That's kind of how I almost just burned myself with this sauce. So be careful when you're adding it. And it's sticky too. Oh Jesus, get that hot sticky on your skin. Whew. Fire. Alright, so we got our bananas in. We're going to fold that over into the sauce for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to remove it from the heat, and then you add your rum. That's like when you make sweet potatoes, you know, you add your, well, I don't know if y'all do, but I always add my vanilla and stuff, my vanilla after it's like done. I don't want to cook that flavor out. I think that's why you do it. I don't know, my grandma always told me that. So during these times, guys, that I'm like before I would go live, let me move this way, and then, so y'all know what I'm doing down here, okay? I'm stirring. But so like as I got older and was cooking on my own and, you know, wanting to learn recipes and stuff, it's times like this, like I would be in the kitchen cooking and I would be calling my grandma like, hey, what do I do with this? Tell me what to do. Like, I know, probably bothering her. Like, did she ask me this last time? Write it down, girl. Write it down. Alright, so we're going to let that cook. Let that simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and clean up our station here, because I think I'm ready to take my pizza out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven off. I want us to take a look at the pizza. We're going to break that out. We're going to clear off our station. And we're going to go over to the counter, because the next thing we're doing, guys, guess what? We're making our smoothie so we can have it all together. We're going to plate and all that good stuff. So let's take 2 minutes to clear off our stations. Let's go ahead and get our pizza looked at. I'm actually probably going to take mine out. Actually just turn the oven off. And then by the time we come back, you should have turned off your banana foster, because that only takes 2 to 3 minutes. We're letting that simmer. We're taking a 2-minute break. So when we come back, that should be off. So let's get our Parfait bowl. Let's see what we need for our green smoothie first. Alright, so for our Pina Colada green smoothie, we're going to need a cup of coconut milk. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of shredded coconut, which is optional. You're going to need 1 cup of spinach packed, a half of a banana frozen, and you're going to need 1 cup of pineapple chunks frozen. Okay, those are the ingredients that we're going to need. The utensils we're going to need: you're going to need a blender, you're going to need your serving cup and your measuring cups and such. So that's all we're going to need for that. Sorry guys, let's take 2 minutes here. Make sure you turn your banana foster off after our 2-minute break. And we're going to meet at the counter so we can start our green smoothie. Okay? I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves so far. I hope you guys are smelling the food, or wishing you had smell-o-vision right about now. But we'll be right back, guys. We're almost done. We just got one last thing to do, and that's our put our Parfait together and get our green smoothie done. So let's take 2. Hey guys, welcome back. Ooh, this light is bright. Alright, turn it down just a little bit. Alright guys, so I got my banana foster. Oh, I forgot to add the rum. Why y'all didn't remind me to add the rum? Okay, so we're gonna add the rum. It's off. Alright, so grabbing my pizza out. You guys, look at that. Can you see that? Can you see how delicious that looks? Is the light messing y'all up? Well, it's hot. We're gonna Put that there. Alright, so we'll get a better picture of our pizza later. Probably because this light was so doggone bright. I was trying to blind you. Alright, so we're gonna add just a little bit of our rum. I turned it off because we done with it. So I'm gonna do about a cup and a half. Alright, cup and a half. I don't think you can never have too much rum. Now, I would do this on live, but I've never done it before, and I don't want to burn myself. I'm not trying to go viral. But they say after you put the rum down, you're supposed to use a lighter, and it's supposed to flame. On the instant Jello show, what we not going to do is take a trip to the emergency room together. So, no. We're going to let that marinate, and we're going to get to our smoothie. Big, that big blender, that's for the real TV. That's can I get this thing? Okay, that's for the live show. Okay, the real show. Today, I don't know what that was. Today we're gonna use our magic bullet. We got our magic bullet. So I'm so glad you're definitely gonna make this, Abronia. It's gonna be awesome. So let's see how we're gonna do our smoothie. Alright, so we got all of our ingredients. We got our cup of coconut milk. I think I didn't grab that. Put it away. Okay, we got our coconut milk. We have our shredded coconut. I have our shredded coconut. I'll pour it in there or you can use it. Okay, we got our shredded coconut. We're going to need our spinach. I have our spinach over here. And we're going to need a half of frozen banana and our pineapple chunks. Alright, so we keep frozen bananas in our household because we like smoothies around these parts. And I have my frozen pineapples as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the coconut milk, the spinach, banana, apple in the blender and in that order. So when it says in that order, that means, guys, if you have the blender that you're putting stuff in the top of with your magic bullet, I have the magic bullet, so I'm actually going to be flipping this. So what I'm going to do is put in the ingredients backwards. But if you have a regular blender where you just put the top and your blender is on the bottom of your cup, you're going to put it in coconut milk, spinach, banana, pineapple in that order. Okay, so I got my cup here. We're going to, let me rinse this out. Alright, guys. I don't know if you can you see me? Can you see me? Holla if you see me. Alright, so we're gonna, I need that up because I'm gonna forget. Alright, so first I'm gonna go backwards. So I'm gonna add my pineapple, which is here. And it also depends, how much you use depends on, of course, the size of your blender, how much you're making, who you're making it for. These servings, I believe, this is a single serving, so just make sure you adjust your ingredients accordingly. Okay, so I'm just gonna make the one right now. Oh, maybe that was too much pineapple. Okay, alright, that's enough pineapple. So we got our pineapple. Then I'm gonna do banana, and you only need a half because this is going to be it's going to be kind of sweet, so you don't want to overdo it, especially those of us who are trying to watch our weight. Go down, not up. We want to be mindful of that. Then I'm going to add my spinach. It's at a cup packed. I'm just going to do maybe about a handful. I believe it might be a cup. I was looking for something, but I'm going to do about just a handful. You don't need that much. I don't want the stem. So if you have spinach that has the stem on it, I think they do sell spinach that doesn't have stems, or the cover is just the leaf part. Whoever did that was very smart. Okay. So, but then they also say the ingredients, the nutrients, and all that is in the stem. I don't know. I just don't want it in my smoothie. Okay. Enough of that. So we got our spinach in there. And then we're going to do the coconut milk. But I do want to make sure I put the right amount of coconut. I think it's just a cup. Yes. So we're going to do just the cup of coconut. So let me open that. Let me see how many. Okay, so this is 13.6. One second, let me get my cup, my measuring cup. Yeah, my sous chef is in the background. She's been helping me. I appreciate it. Usually, when I'm cooking in the house, it's just me. But you know, I'm on TV now. Alright, so a cup. So we're gonna do, and remember we said glass for your liquid. So I'm gonna keep that out because I'm gonna be making. Alright, then we're going to get our top. I have my top here. And we're going to blend. It's going to be a little noisy. So maybe I will show you guys what we're going to be making on this Sunday, so you don't have to hear the blender. guys. Alright, we're back. Okay. Don't mind me. I am trying to open up my I was trying to find those scissors that I just had, y'all. What I do with them? I don't even know. But I got it open. I got it. I use my Go-Go Gadget arms. Just had to take a short break and sneak over here to my favorite niche show to say hi. I'm back off to finish my class paper. Love you. I know the food is going to be delicious. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Auntie. Yes, finish your paper. Alright, so guys, just showing you what I'm doing. I'm just putting a little coconut in a plate here because I'm going to garnish this thing. Okay. Okay, so I moved the camera down so you could see what I'm working with here. Okay, so here's our smoothie. Look at how, maybe I could turn this off. Is that better? Can you guys see? I hope it didn't get too dark. But here's our smoothie. It's nice and creamy. But what I'm going to do is, after I move that out of the way, I'm going to take my cooking Jello show cup. You guys see that? My cooking Jello show cup. Shout out to my best friend who makes my merchandise for me. But that's my cooking Jello show cup. You probably can't. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. Cooking Jello show. And what I'm going to do is I have a little bit of coconut milk left in my measuring cup. I'm just going to dip my cup kind of down in there to get the rim coated, if you will. And then I'm going to dip it in my coconut. I know y'all weren't expecting that, were ya? Alright, so I am in my room. Maybe I should have picked it up and placed it on there. You could also do it with honey. Probably honey probably would have been a little better, would have stuck a little better, but as you can see, it's on the rim. Then we're going to just take our smoothie. Okay, got it. Oh, it smells delicious. So we're going to take our smoothie and I am going to just pour it on in there. Look at how smooth. No chunks. There's no spinach. Big chunks. Oh, yes. Alright. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to take a sip. My throat a little dry talking. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I think I done started something. Oh my goodness, y'all. I done started something. Come on. You want to taste? You want to make you one real quick? You want to taste? Oh, yeah, it's a little enough for you to taste. Oh my goodness, y'all. Mr. Bronielli, make that smoothie, girl. Make that smoothie. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's guys, you could even switch it up and do kale if you want kale. You like the coconut idea? I know. See, you gotta spice it up a little bit. Alright, so now guys, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take another sip because this is good. Okay, what we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and get our plate for our pizza. We're gonna get that cut up. So I'm gonna move you guys a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Let's look at our pizza. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying not to break nothing. Thank you. That's some chef. Look, I don't want to put the drink down. It is so good. I can't wait for you guys to try it and let me know how you like it. Okay. So I think my mom took out the picture she wants to take for the pizza. Alright. So I want you all to see the pizza. Oh, why did I grab it? Alright, so here's our pizza. Can y'all see that? Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see the crust and the cheese? And oh, I probably should have left it in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it. You know what? Do we want squares or do we want triangles? Triangles? Squares? Okay, we'll do squares. So if you don't have one, I probably should have put that in the ingredients or in the utensils. Get you a pizza cutter because you're gonna need it. You guys hear that crust? Just alright, so you're just gonna go down the line. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. And it's all up to you how you want to cut it. If you want to cut it in squares, triangles, if you want to cut big pieces, little pieces, it's your pizza. Do what you want to do with it. Because as you can see, I'm kind of making them pretty big. Alright, so we got our pizza cut. Just gonna move this. The next thing we're going to do is grab our cup for our parfait. You grab the Greek yogurt. Thank you, Susha. Alright, so we got our banana foster here. I'm just giving it a nice little twirl. Thank you. Just giving it a nice little twirl. What I'm going to do is actually add my pecans to this mixture, although you can add it, you know, as it's simmering, you know, during that 2 minutes you're cooking it. It's up to you. But if you like a little crunch, like I like a little crunch, you can add it afterwards and just give it a nice little twirl. Or you can, of course, stir it. You don't have to be extra like me. You can stir it. Alright. So I am going to grab a big spoon. Alright, so I actually have Greek God's honey vanilla Greek yogurt. You can get, of course, any brand you can get. But you can also get any, well, I wouldn't say any. I would think maybe honey or vanilla for your yogurt would be best for this type of parfait. But go ahead and open that. This is my grandma's favorite yogurt. Maybe I'll let her taste the Foster first. I'm just going to give it a nice little stir so our yogurt is nice and creamy. You can, if you want to use granola, I mean, I think that would be a little too sweet. But the peanuts, I think the salt and the sweet is a perfect match. I was just thinking of options for some of the picky eaters. But, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some yogurt on the bottom first. Oh, as I made a mess. That's okay. You can add as little or as much as you like. I think that's enough. My mom's looking at me because I messed it up. Pass me this. But that's okay, because I'm like a real chef. They clean off their plates for presentation. So that's what I'll do. Is that good, sous chef?
As good as you think it. Just leave it.
Oh!
Just leave it.
No, wait.
I'll take care of it.
Like, give me one. No, I want to fix it. Come on, let me fix it. She looked at me like, really, girl? Okay, I got it. Bam. See, y'all? Look at that. I cleaned it right on up. Okay, anyway. Then we're going to take our other spoon. Do y'all know how many dishes I wash after these shows? A lot. A lot of dishes. But we're going to, 1 second, I'm going to make pizza over just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm going to move this yogurt away from the heat. Alright, so we're going to, I'm just giving a little toss more. But you're going to take your bananas, your sauce, and your pecans, and you're going to put them inside of your dish. And you can put as much or as little as you want. Okay, I'm not going to dip her other piece of banana. So I'll just put that in there. And if you'd like, you can top it off with just 1 dollop. I'm going to take one like that. My mom's taking the photographs. Alright, so I'm just going to top it just a little. Oh, y'all didn't see that. I just topped it off with just 1 little dollop. And you could, I'm just going to add just a little plain. Yeah, my grandma likes pecans, so I'm just going to top it off with just a little bit more. And voila, y'all. We have our parfait. Our banana foster parfait. Oh, Dr. Freeman is watching. Oh, Prophet Freeman is watching. Hi, Prophet Freeman. Love you. That was our parfait, y'all. We finished our parfait. We are done. We are done, okay? Now we just have to wait for Granny. Let me get her a spoon. I was trying to look for a little cute spoon. I thought we had a little cute one. Alright, so I got Granny her spoon. She's gonna be testing it. And maybe she'll come around the corner and tell us so we can hear her tell us how good it is. Alright, and then I'm going to just get a plate just for my little pizza. I might as well give her a pizza too. She could try both of them and tell us. Okay. Get my, I'll put the spatula away. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see me getting that pizza on the plate. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at our breakfast pizza. It came out so delicious. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, yummy. I'm sure Granny would only want one to start off with. I'll have to make her drink later. But that's our breakfast pizza. Guys, this drink, this green smoothie, Pina Colada green smoothie, excuse me. Right. So Granny's gonna try Granny's gonna try the banana foster. Tell us how she likes it.
She said she.
Oh yeah. If you want to. Granny's gonna come in. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I had no intention of being on camera today. But anything to eat, I'll be on camera to eat. Oh my. Reminds me of a banana split. Ooh. That's delicious.
Yeah?
Very good.
You want to take a bite of your pizza, or you going to finish that and I'll let my mom be the pizza test?
I'm not coming on camera, I'm telling you that.
Okay, she's not going to come on camera, but she's going to tell us how the pizza is.
That pizza is beautiful.
Ooh, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, this is good.
We got some thumbs up in here, guys.
2 thumbs up.
We did it.
Too. Now we got 4 thumbs up.
Granny got her thumb up. Okay. Well, we did it, you guys. We made us our breakfast pizza. I'll show you guys again what our breakfast pizza looks like here in our household. You guys, when you make it, you have to let us know. Post it on the Cooking Jello show. Post your pictures. Make sure you tag a friend. Make sure you watch it on YouTube. You can always come back to Facebook to watch it on the Cooking Jello show page or on my personal page, Angelica Miss Pretty Graham. But you can also go to YouTube. So watch us on YouTube anytime, any day. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But we just made our breakfast pizza. We made our banana foster parfait, which I'll show y'all Granny's is going down.
It's going down.
In the DM.
And then to top it all, to wash it all down, we made our Pina Colada green smoothie. So guys, we made that in all of what? An hour and 45 minutes maybe, because I was a little late today. But about an hour, 45 minutes or less. So this is something you can quickly make when you get home from work and you just want to make something quick, something good, something semi-healthy. Because I could probably drink this Pina Colada smoothie by itself and be like, y'all can have it dinner. Because this is so good. You guys have to try this recipe. Let me know when you do. Post a picture and make sure you like, subscribe, share our YouTube show. We don't stay on here long because it's quick, fast. We got to get to work tomorrow. And so I just want to thank you all for joining the Instant Jello show tonight. But I love you guys. Make sure you give love. Make sure you sow love. Make sure and you will reap love. Okay? Remember, you're not alone. We are all in this together. I love you. And we will see you on Sunday. Sunday, you guys, I've been showing, we're making crab cakes with a remoulade sauce with a corn succotash. And we are going to be making for dessert, we're going to make a strawberry shortcake truffle. So make sure you join us on Sunday on the Cooking Jello show page. Please follow, become a member of the Facebook page. And when you become a member, you also have the opportunity to be an on-screen participant of the show. And I have some great merchandise, some great products from the Cooking Jello show, like our Cooking Jello show glasses. We have notebooks coming soon. We have hand mittens, guys. I'm so excited about it. So make sure you join the page, If you want to become an on-screen participant, make sure you shoot a message to the Cooking Jello Show page that you would like to be on the show, and you will receive a link to be on the show. And who knows, everyone on the show might get a different gift. So I love you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Kelly. I'm so glad you joined us this evening. Can't wait for you to get home. So bye. Wait, not bye. Okay, bye.